Assalamu alaikum. Welcome you all to online math class. I am Muhammad Tasbih Kuri, senior teacher, Milestone School and College. Today we are here for solving few maths of chapter 8. Before that, I want to say, don't go outside without mask. Stay at your home. Practice all the CW and SW given by your teacher. Watch the video and practice them. Don't miss the Zoom class that is taken by your teacher. If you practice them, your JSC preparation will up to the mark. I believe you will get a plus. You will proud your parents and our school also. My dear students, we are going to solve question number 11 of exercise 8.1. So the question you can see that is in the screen, that is, prove that the bisectors of any two opposite angles of a parallelogram are parallel to each other. My dear students, at first we are going to solve question number 11 of exercise 8.1. The question that you can see, prove that the bisectors of any two opposite angles of a parallelogram are parallel to each other. So that is we have to prove at first. So for that, this is the figure that you can see ABDC is the parallelogram where the bisector of any two opposite angle A, B, D. Okay, the bisector is what? BE. So this is BE, and the angle that is ACD, the bisector is CF. Okay, CF. So we have to prove that CF parallel BE. So that is how we are going to prove. You can see that is ABDC is a parallelogram. So therefore we can say that angle ACD equal to angle ABD. So here there is side note, opposite are equal. So you can see the angle here, that is FCE, is the half of the angle ACE, because the question told you that BE and CF are the bisector of angle, this angle and this angle. So we can write angle FCE equal to angle FBE. Okay, reason is what? Because BE and CF are bisectors of angle ABD and angle ACD. Okay, so again I am telling, ABD is a parallelogram. So the opposite angle, this one and this one are equal. Okay? Because in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. So from that, the half of this angle is remain FCE, and the half of the angle of this one, that is FBE, they are also equal. Okay? So I'm just writing here that BE and CF are bisectors of angle ABD and angle ACD. Again, AB parallel CD and BE is their transversal. So we can tell angle FBE equal to angle BED. Alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. So angle FCE equal to angle FBE equal to angle BEB. So from these two, you can see FCB equal to angle FBE equal to angle BED. So from that, therefore, angle FCE equal to angle BED. Look at it. This is FCE and BED. So this angle and this angle are equal. But look at them. They are corresponding angle. They are corresponding angle. So if they are corresponding angle, so we can tell them then that EF and BE are parallel line. So I think you understand, but they are corresponding angles. Therefore, CF parallel to BE. Proved. I think you understand. Question number 13 in the screen that you can see. In the figure ABC and equilateral triangle, DE and F are the midpoints of AB, BC and AC respectively. So by this information we have to prove two things. Prove that angle BDF, this is the triangle, think about ABC is a triangle. So D, E and F are the midpoint. So from that we have to prove that BDF plus angle DFE plus angle FED plus angle EBD, that equal to 4 right angles. That we have to prove at first. Then we have to prove DF parallel BC, this DF parallel to BC, and DF equal to half of BC. DF equal to half of BC. This is the triangle ABC. Okay, so it is an equilateral triangle, and D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of BC, F is the midpoint of AC. So ABC is an equilateral triangle. It is required to prove that angle BDF, BDF, then angle DFE plus angle FEB plus angle EBD, that equal to 4 right angles. So we have to prove that. Now we are going to prove it. Okay, so where is the proof? Okay, in triangle DEF. We know the sum of three angles of a triangle is two right angles. So we can write angle EDF plus angle DEF plus angle DFE, that equal to two right angles. Again, in triangle BDE, we can tell angle EDBE plus angle BDE plus angle BED, that equal to two right angles. So by these we can tell, if we add two steps, we get angle EDF plus angle DEF plus angle DFE plus angle DBF plus angle BDE plus angle BED, that equal to 2 plus 2 right angles. So we just add these three angle with this three angle, and 2 and 2, that is, this is two right angles, this is two right angles, so that will be four right angles. Now you can see that angle EDF, this is angle EDF, and angle BDE. We are just going to arrange them. So from that, angle EDF plus angle BDE. These are just, take them just here, this angle, and BDE, this angle. You just make them together. Okay? And similarly, plus angle DFE plus angle DEF plus angle BED and plus angle DBF, that equal to four right angles. What we did? Look at them. EBEDF. This is EDF, this angle, and angle BDE. These two angles are just taken together. Then next angle, that is DFE. Then the next two angles, look at it, that is DEF, this angle, and angle BED. So you can see these two angles are makes combined angle, and these two angles makes this angle together. So I just arrange them and set them together because we just want to make them the one angle. And the last one is angle DBF, the angle that is four right angles. Now, so the angle is just BDF plus angle DFE plus angle B, that is FEB plus angle EBD, that equal to 4 right angles. Proved. I think you understand, my dear students. This is question number B that we are going to prove. So again, I just want to read the question. In the figure, ABC is an equilateral triangle. DE and F are the midpoints of AB, BC and AC respectively. Prove that DF parallel BC and DF equal to half of BC. So here is ABC is an equilateral triangle. D and F are the midpoints of the sides AB and AC. It is required to prove that DF parallel BC. So DF, where is DF? This is your DF parallel to BC, and DF equal to half of BC. So for proving, I need to construct, I need some extension. Let's extend DF. This DF up to Z and draw CZ parallel to BD. So DB parallel to CZ, I just draw. Then the extension part of DF, this DF part intersects CZ at Z. So this is what we just take for help for proving this theorem. Now this is the proof. So in triangle ADF and triangle CFG, you can write angle AFD equal to angle CFG vertically opposite angle are equal. We know that vertically opposite angles are equal. Then we can say that AF equal to angle AF equal to CF, because F is the midpoint of AC, and we can say that angle DAF equal to angle FCG. This angle and this angle are equal because alternate angle are equal. In these two triangles, I got three information. Those are equal. One is AFD, this angle, and CFG, this angle are vertically opposite angles, so they are equal. Then I got AF equal to CF, as F is the midpoint of this triangle, so I can tell that AF equal to CF, and again I can tell that angle DAF equal to angle FCG, as they are alternate angles, so I can say these are equal. So we can say finally, therefore, triangle ADF congruent triangle CFG, and by which theorem? Angle sine angle. So ASA theorem. So after, when we can say the two triangles are congruent, I can tell the rest of the things, all the things are equal. So I can say this AD equal to CG. So we can say AD equal to CG, and I can say that is DF equal equal to angle GF. So and DF equal to GF. Okay. Now this is step 1. Step 2. AD equal to BD. AD equal to BD because D is the midpoint of AB. So what can we say? We can say that so AD equal to BD. Okay, so we can say that is CG equal to AD equal to BD. Therefore, CG equal to BD. Okay, so we draw CG parallel to AB, right? When we draw CG parallel to AB. Look at here, I just in the construction, I just wrote there CG parallel to BD, and I just find out that CG equal to BD. So we can tell. So therefore, BCGD is a parallelogram. Okay, BCGD is a parallelogram. We can write that. So after that, we can say what? We can say from this that BC equal to DC and BC parallel to DC, right? As this is a parallelogram, so opposite sides are equal and parallel. We know that. So from that I can tell that BC and DC, they are equal and parallel. So DF parallel to BC. So the first part is done. Okay, the first one, that is DF parallel to BC, that is done. Now again, that DZ equal to BC, or DZ you can write that DF plus GF equal to BC, or DF plus DF equal to BC. Why you can write that? You can write because DF equal to GF. We just find out we just find out here DF equal to GF from here. So we can write or 2DF equal to BC, or DF equal to half of BC, and that is all. So I think you understand how we are going to prove this. Now I am going to prove the next geometry of today's class, question number 15. Okay dear, so here is question number 15, that you can see that in the figure AB and CD equal and AB parallel to CD. Name the two triangles on base AB. Okay, this is the first question. B, prove that AD and BC are equal and parallel to each other. And question number C, show that AO equal to OC and OB equal to OD. Okay, so now this is the question number A, that is told you that to find out, name the two triangles on base AB. So this is our base AB, and from this figure you can see the two triangles. That one is, that you can write the A number question. The two triangles on base AB are triangle ABD and triangle ABC. Okay, so I think you understand the two triangles, that is ABC and ABC, both have the same base, that is AB. Okay, so this is our answer of question number A. Dear students, now we are going to solve the question number B. Prove that AE and BD are equal and parallel to each other. So, proposition in figure, you can see this is the figure ABC, D is the figure. In figure AB equal to CD. AB and CD are equal and AB parallel CD. AB parallel CD. So it is required to prove that AD and BC are equal and parallel. AB and CD are equal and parallel to each other. We have to prove that. So now for that, this is the proof. AB and AB parallel to CD and AC is their transversal. So angle ACD equal to angle CAD. Alternate angles are equal. Now, in triangle ABC and triangle ACD, AB equal to CD, that is given. AC equal to AC, common sides. Angle ACD equal to angle CAD. Okay, so therefore triangle ABC congruent triangle ACD. Okay, so I got this side and this side are equal. AC is the common side, and this angle alternate angle, so they are equal. Okay, so after showing them they are congruent, I am going to tell this side and this side, that is AD equal to BC, and say, and which theorem, that is SAS theorem. So now I am going to say that is AD equal to BC and angle DAC equal to angle ACB, but angle DAC and angle ACB are two alternate angles produced by AC transversal of two sides AD and BC. So therefore AD parallel to BC. So I think you understand. So my dear students, here is question number C that we are going to prove. So before that we are going to read the question again. The question is told us that in the figure AB equal to CD and AB parallel CD. C number question show that OA equal to OC and OB equal to OD. So the proposition you can see there in the figure AB equal to CD and AB parallel to CD. The diagonals AC and BD are intersect at O. It is required to prove that OA equal to OC and OB equal to OD. So this is the proof we have to do. Quadrilateral ABCD, AB parallel CD and AD parallel BC. So ABCD is a parallelogram. The two diagonals AC and BD intersect each other at O. Since the diagonal of a parallelogram bisect each other, so OA equal to OC and OB equal to OD. The properties of a parallelogram, we know that when you can say that there is a parallelogram, the diagonals must bisect each other. So we just proved that at first, that is a parallelogram by the two parallel lines, that is AB and CD, they are parallel, and also AD parallel to BC. So it must be a parallelogram ABCD. So the two diagonals is said to be BD, they are intersect at O. We know the diagonals of a parallelogram are bisect each other. So we can say AO equal to BOC and OB equal to OD. True. I think you understand all the theorem that we proved today. Inshallah, in the next video we will show you some more maths. The homework of today, that is SW number 8, that will be exercise 8.1, problem number 15, that which we have been finished. We have been shown you today. Just practice them at your home as much as you can and submit your copy to your subject teacher. Thank you for today. Inshallah, see you in the next class. Assalamu alaikum.